We driving in downtown Vegas. I don't know. What's good? Kenny? No, I can't. I don't know if the phone even looking at you. I can't tell because I can't see it.
Probably just have the headrest.
Say hi.
Hey.
There you go.
We're lost in Vegas.
No, we're not. We're not. Yes, we are. We're not lost.
We gonna die.
Green light, go.
Go on. Later. Hey, what's good? It's Roknin. Just got back from EVO. I'm gonna try and keep this as short as possible because, as we always know, when I do these kind of things, I throw my mouth. So, pretty much, I'm tired, dead tired actually. But overall, this first day actually was just riddled with like little issues with the room and whatnot. So that sucked. But the second day was actually a lot better. So also, this year was the first year I stayed the entire weekend. I stayed for finals. I'd never do that for any tournament. I haven't up to this point. I stayed for finals. Unfortunately, I didn't have a full event pass. They were sold out before I could get it, so I only had the viewing hall. But the viewing hall actually was pretty good. It does not match being in the room and having that energy there. But the viewing hall was still great. It was way better than sitting at home watching it on the damn stream. Big screen or big projector screens and just a bunch of people in chairs watching it. It was still great. It was still fun. Still totally worth it. Recommended. And we even did the Shoryuken. I wish I had the camera on when we did the Shoryuken. That was great. I just didn't think. I think my phone was charging at the time, and I didn't think about it. But we even did the Shoryuken in the other room. Somebody stood up and said, "Come on, guys, let's do it." And I'm like, "Are you for real?" And I'm like, "Yeah, why the hell not? Let's do it." One of my favorite times too was when add-on is on the screen or whatever, and it's like real quiet because they're doing, they're like intense footsies at the time, and all of a sudden, like, he just throws out a, before I stand around, I was like, okay, and then I did it, and then like a bunch of other people did it, and we kept doing that throughout the match. It was great. So the only downside to EVO this year for me was the fact that when it came to top 8, first of all, yeah. So let me explain why I didn't have my stick. Pretty much, I had plenty of time to pack everything. I thought I had everything ready to go. It was all set. And I actually even had extra time because my buddy that was going with us, that was driving up from Tucson, was running late. So I had extra time to check everything. And I had every single piece of equipment that I needed. I had both my VGA monitor and my HDMI monitor. I had my Wii U entirely packed up, had everything with it. I had the 360 entirely packed up, everything with it. My capture card, which I even need the entire time, was all packed up and ready to go. I had my iPad ready to go. I had all the keyboard and everything for it in case I had to do anything tournament-wise for it. I had the phone ready to go. I had all that set up, had all my music and everything on it. Great. Everything's good. We get about, I don't know, an hour away from Vegas. And my buddies, we're just talking in the car or whatever, and me and Ken are talking, and Ken's like, yeah, they got all these arcade stick bags. I think I might want to get one of those. And I'm like, the first day, and why I think I did well was I was just using the Swoops arcade stick, which just is a regular stick, aside from its buttons, which are different. But that felt okay, and I could do most of my executional stuff. It didn't feel too far different from mine. It was a little bit different. So I was doing some weird drops here and there, but it wasn't too bad. However, on the second day, I was using downward long stick, which is quite a bit different than mine. His is a silent stick, and I had a lot of experience on that one. I've tried it here and there, and I thought it was pretty cool. But my personal stick, I modded it, slight mod. I just the string on it, I tightened it up quite a bit, so it's a little bit more snapback to it. And a lot of execution stuff I've been practicing day in, day out, because I've been practicing cross-tech, and except for this past month, I've been off practice. I've been kind of rusty in that sense. That being said, I don't know if that would have really made that much of a difference, aside from it would have made more of a difference. I wouldn't have been put in bad situations. But either way, I made some very bad decisions out of nerves, and I didn't get past my first top 8 match, and so I went out. And in Smash 4, I didn't do well at all. I mean, it was still fun though, and I actually didn't realize at the time that I was playing Jay Witz, who was a YouTuber, and I was like, oh, I didn't even realize that until afterwards, because I never met him. So I was like, okay, but no, he played a really solid Rob, and I have Rob experience from playing out here against other Robs, but I haven't played it that often lately. And I haven't played the Greninja Rob matchup, I don't think, at all. So that was really awkward for me. So that was just a wash. So I tried to go Rob Mirror, which I am used to, and I just couldn't get a good kill. So he was able to close it out. And the second match was against a Sheik. That was just, I wasn't gonna win that. They're both good players though. I think the other guy's name was Kefka something. They're both good. They're both good players, and thank you for those matches. They were fun. It's my first time playing Smash 4 at a national tournament at like the, you know, and it was at EVO, the highest level tournament you can have. So I didn't expect to make it anywhere in my pool anyway, and I said that before the tournament started. Even though you say that and you lose a match, and you're still very upset when you actually lose the match. So it took me a minute to kind of wash that off and then go play Cross Tekken. Excuse me, go play that Cross Tekken and lose my first match in Nostalgic pretty decisively. And I felt like I could have done better that match, and I almost felt like surrendering then. And then Swoops came and was like, you know, give me the pep talk in my second match, and it helped me like get back focused. And I just won my next 3 or 4 matches straight. So, you know, that was my tournament experience. I did get a lot of casuals in for Smash 4. I didn't get to play any other top players. The player I wanted to meet the most there was J-Tails, and I didn't get a chance to meet him because I was so busy running around. So, yeah, dude, my bad. I really want to like run into you because I know I've chatted with you on Twitter and on YouTube and etc. etc. But hopefully, next big event I go to, which will probably may or may not be either SCR or next EVO, so it'll be a while before I travel again. But yeah, hopefully, you know, we'll run into each other unless there's something out here. That'd be nice. I did get to meet quite a few players there. It was cool, and also I got to hang out in the Smash AZ Suite, which was awesome. Thank you guys for having me in there. I know I didn't play any matches or do anything like really important or anything along those lines. I just kind of stood there and had fun. But thank you for having me in there. Hopefully next time I'll actually like step up and play, have some money matches. I really don't think I'm good enough yet to even like try and challenge anybody for any like kind of matches yet. I'm not at that level. I'm way behind. It would have been donation. So until I get like stepping up a little bit more, you know, I'll see what I do then. So the other part of what happened is the tournament went well for Cross Tekken. I felt from what I saw. So shout out to Nostalgic and to Aaron for running that pretty well and keep things on task. Tried to do as much as I could. Unfortunately, I was going to try and keep scores as well and help out that way, but for some reason I couldn't get access to the challenge. Well, not that I couldn't get access. I couldn't, for some reason it wasn't working on my iPad. I'm not sure why. I'm not certain if it was some kind of website thing or something with my iPad being goofy or whatever. But you know, it is what it is, and I was able to help out anyway in certain ways, and I brought my setup and stuff. So that was all good. That being said, this was indeed my last bit of playing Cross Tekken. I have my reasons. I've told a couple of people already, but pretty much the long and short of it is there's just not enough there anymore, and I don't have enough drive to play it anymore. Like I'll play locally and I'll still support the local scene, but as far as like traveling and stuff for it and like going big for it and devoting a lot of time to it, I'm pretty much done. I need to move on. I need to move on. I really want to focus on Smash 4 and get better at that, and also Street Fighter 5 has my attention now. I'm looking forward to getting in on the beta and that and playing that a lot. Yeah, and once I finally get a PS3, I'll try for real. I will try and play Guilty Gear, but that's gonna be once I get a PS3 or PS4. And it's just right now it's not feasible. I have to get a desktop first because I desperately need to get a desktop, and it's no longer a want, it's a need. I need something else to supplement this laptop if I'm gonna do production. Yeah. Anyway, for now, Cross Tekken is kind of done for me, and you know, it's fitting. I mean, this is my third EVO. The first EVO sucked because I didn't get to play, but it was still a good event for it. And last year wasn't too bad. There was some bracket issues and things like that, but I think that's just because it was our first year really running it. Keeping in mind, by the way, if it's at EVO again for 2016, if we do have it there for a side tournament, I'm down to play. Just don't expect me to be dedicated to it. I'm sorry, guys. I've tried. It's a wrap for me. So there's a lot of little things here and there. If anybody wants detailed, like, why am I done with it, you can see me up on Twitter or Facebook or whatever. I've left the group, so there is all that too. If anything, I might go back to the group later. Right now, I just need a break, and I need to not look at Cross Tekken. Just have some frustrations and things I've aired out to other people that know what I'm talking about. But for the most part, the lack of participation kind of hurts because and then like most of the top players have already left, and there's really just no urge for me to compete and play and take up time practicing. I haven't really like seriously practiced. The last time I seriously practiced was with me and Set 3S practice, and that was about almost a month ago. And I just haven't had motivation to play. If there is a local, like if it starts up locally again and there's another ramp back for it, I will play. But other than that, I'm out of fuel for it. I still love the game, I still enjoy it, but there needs to be more players. And I know I'm falling into that same crowd I always complain about of like, well, I don't play anymore, but I think I've done enough. If I haven't, then I'm sorry. I tried. Other than that, I am going to be taking a little bit easy this week, but I will be focusing mostly on from now until probably August. I won't be playing like any fighting games that heavily. I'm taking a break for the next couple of weeks to just focus and get a lot of artwork stuff caught up. I have a couple of commissions to finish up. I want to get some more commissions in line so I can get those going, because that is indeed my second job right now. So I want to really get that going and get focused on that as well, and just get my artwork stuff together. So I really build my stuff up, my practice. I haven't put up a speed drawing video in a long time. I'm still working on the Zero Sugar Ninja one, so I want to finish that up as soon as I can. Videos have been uploaded as I've been gone, because I've had them like in storage. I actually am way ahead in the video game, and that was silly. I'm way ahead as far as video uploads, so tons of that. I have a couple more to finish. Mario 3 should be going right now. That's gonna be quick. I'm almost done with that as it is. And then Chrono Trigger should be done, because I pretty much only have one more video to record for that. I don't know what video that's on right now, so I have a bunch of them ready to go in queue. So, and then Pokemon's still going, so that's still happening. That'll be a little bit long term, because I gotta finish that up, and it's taking me a while to get through. It's kind of eating up time, but not a big deal. Before I forget, this shirt, awesome shirt. So one of the shirts from Kaneda. Got over the Gaming Generations booth. I actually shouldn't have worn it today, because I just sat in the car with it on. I didn't really go anywhere with it, aside from like when I walked out of the hotel. But before anybody asks or says anything, no, I did not buy the shirt because of Elena's dominance last night. I've always been an Elena fan. I love the character. I play her in Cross Tekken as one of my alts, and I just happened to see that shirt, and I was like, I'm gonna get something for all of you, because I went to EVO very tight this year, and actually I left negative. But I was like, I'm gonna buy something before I leave. I have to buy some shirt, something. I'm not leaving here empty-handed. So I was like, let me go see the shirts, and Elena was the closest thing I can get to Jury. I didn't see a Jury shirt there. If there was one, then I'm just blind. But yeah, so I grabbed this shirt, and I like it. It's awesome. It's gonna get worn a lot. I don't play Elena in Ultra, even though last night all the Jury play in top 8 Ultra made me really get close to like picking Ultra up again. But I know it's gonna happen. I'll cut Ultra on, look at training mode, and be like, I don't feel like training this game, because as I've said before, for me to play a fighting game, I have to really enjoy training that game and really studying that game and really studying the characters. And the only thing I would like about the game is studying some of the characters. I don't really enjoy Street Fighter 4 that much as far as playing it anymore. I used to, but I'm out of that game right now, and I really don't. I'm just waiting for 5. So, but I forgot I mentioned the shirt. There you go. That's my thoughts on everything that happened at EVO. If you need anything from me, let me know. Again, good to the guys that showed up. And yeah, we'll chat later. His stick is so I was using Don Long stick the second day, however, for top 8, and his stick is quite a bit different than mine, in the sense that that's what she said. That's a weird place to put that. Don't even use that. You know what? Do it again. The second day, however, I use my buddy Don Long stick, and his dick is dick. I don't know a thing about his dick. Edit that out.